Aries, welcome. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. This is a message for Aries placement Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Hopefully there's something here of value for you. We are using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot this week, and we will pull an oracle card from the Mystic Sisters Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for you this week, Aries. Sort of focusing my intention this week on messages around gratitude, things to be grateful for in our lives at this time. Move these down so you can see them very well. So what am I seeing here this week for you, Aries? There's a sense here that you're newly tapped into a wisdom of your of your ancestry, of your history, of your traditions. There's something that is clear to you now about why things have always been done a certain way. That will probably mean different things to different people. That's all I'm kind of getting here, is this sense that I get it now. I understand why it had to be this way, why my family always did it this way, why the people in my community have always handled this situation in a certain way. I understand now why. And because I understand that, things have become more calm for me. Things are making more sense to me now as I move forward out of a conflict I was in, or confusion perhaps that you were experiencing. You've had some time to reflect, and something becomes more clear why a structure has been traditionally the way it is. You may not have in the past really understood it or agreed with it. You just did it because that was the way things are done, and now you understand why, and you understand the value of it. Even if part of you resists the structure of things, there's still here now a newfound appreciation for the purpose of some structure in your life that is of a community or a traditional inherited sort of nature. There's a sense here that how do I say, that you haven't lost your free-spirited kind of nature. You haven't lost your creative sort of individual spirit in this discovery. It's still there, that appreciation for the structure that you're coming into now doesn't take away your independence. It doesn't take away your desire to still kind of do things your own way. It's just that you can appreciate why it has been always done this way in the past, and having that understanding now, you're not railing against it so much. You're not fighting against it. You're able to coexist with it in your own free-spirited way. And that's a good thing. I think that, there was a tendency here to rebel against this structure without really understanding it before. And now you understand it, and you're not really needing to rebel. You realize that you can appreciate it for what it is, and you can still be who you are and take your own path. And in the Seven of Cups here, we see that you are contemplating which path you should go on, but it's in a very calm energy now, I feel, as opposed to in the past when it felt like it was a rebellion It's more now just an understanding that you can make your choices, and you can appreciate why some people make other choices. And now you're looking at what choice you might want to make in the future. Let's take one of these oracle cards for you, Aries. You have the Mystic Sisters. This is the name of the deck, actually, the Mystic Sisters Oracle cards. And you've gotten the Mystic Sisters themselves. I'm going to read to you from the book what this card represents and see how it relates for you to your reading this week, Aries. The Mystic Sisters keywords are psychic connections and shared visions. The Mystic Sisters remind you to trust and value your closest friends, seek their advice, and offer yours to them. If you are not able to physically visit them, try contacting them by psychic means. There are those special few we meet in our lives with whom mysterious bonds form so deeply, it feels like we've known each other's souls before in previous incarnations. These friendships offer lessons through which we can connect our karmic behavior. They awaken us to hidden gifts of character. Perhaps they have some aspect you admire, but find lacking in yourself. All it may take to resolve your present issue is to channel your friend's nature. Let their voices be a guide. Send them love and gratitude in return. It was interesting because I was talking about how I'm sort of feeling the call to focus on gratitude as a general theme this week. And this card is really about having gratitude for the sameness and the difference between you and your friends. And if there's something that you admire in someone, it could be that you feel like it's lacking in you, but really to possess that quality you admire, you simply need to focus on the energy of your friend, of the one that you feel this soul connection with. And this, it could relate to the underlying here in that it could be quite a useful guide as you're trying to make your choices going forward. Where you may feel, some commitment issue here in the Seven of Cups where, there's so many choices it's hard to pick one. You could focus on that bond and that wisdom that you share with your friends to help you to make things more clear. I think that's what I have for you this week, Aries. Thank you for supporting the channel. I hope that you're well, and I hope to see you again soon. Blessings.